Hi everybody, 21st Century Jedi here. How you doing, Foxfire? Good to see you again, as always. Always a pleasure to have you on. How is everybody doing? Um, Apologize for the slightly delayed start. I was cleaning up the room here a little bit. I'm just kind of getting things ship shape now, looking good. Let's see. All right, so I gotta just catch up on a couple things here. Um, Overall, I cannot complain. I'm doing okay right now. Some days you kind of just need to do that where you just, if you're treading water, sometimes that's a win and you'll just take that. So that's what I'm going to go with today. um, let's see. So we're going to do Pools of Radiance again, only because I'm determined to beat this game. Um, let's get on to that. Start loading this thing up. All right. Go ahead and I'll start that thing. Go. All right, great. No, we don't want to disable the fast loader. Let that go. Just trying to catch up. All right. So we've done, this is stream number 56. Wow. Um, hmm, Kind of actually proud of myself for getting this far and doing this many streams and having this much history so far. Um, Looking forward, I'd love to get to the 100 stream mark at some point. Hoping to make that happen at the rate we're going now, maybe by the end of the year, maybe the beginning of next year, depending on how things go. I say that because on the one hand, I could do a lot of extra streams during the, holiday season because I'll have some time off and I'll be able to do that. Other times I'll be like, I'm just gonna take a week off or something. So it's who knows? Who the heck knows? Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well out there. Like I mentioned in the last stream, this time of year is tough because it can be rough on your mental health. Um, there's a lot of pressure to do things, right? A lot of pressure at work, a lot of pressure to do Christmas shopping, a lot of pressure to get stuff done before the holidays hit. You've got chores around the house to do. You've got people to take care of. You've got kids to watch after and stuff. So it can be stressful. And this is just going into Thanksgiving, so remind yourself to take a break and remind yourself to kind of give yourself that opportunity to take some time for yourself and do the things that will help you mentally refresh and recharge. It could be something as simple as watching some videos that make you laugh, or reminiscing on something that gave you a positive experience. Just before the stream tonight, I relived a moment that happened almost exactly a year ago, which was going with my wife to see Billy Joel live in concert. It was on my bucket list for a long, long time, and I'm so grateful that I was given the chance to see him, because being able to see him do Piano Man live in front of 20,000 people at Madison Square Garden, where it's just the world's biggest pub song at that point. There's nothing like that. It's one of the very few experiences in my life that I can say, wow, that was just incredible beyond all description. So yeah, just try and find those things in life that will bring you some joy, bring you a little bit of comfort at least. It you may not have that joy all the time, especially if you're stressed, or if you're feeling depressed or anxious or anything like that. It'll be tough to maintain the good feelings. So sometimes all you can do is just try to get a little bit of that good feeling, just for a moment or two, just to help your brain reset a little bit so you can catch your breath and then tackle whatever it is you need to tackle. Sometimes that's all you need. So we're going to do Pool of Radiance again tonight. I have to bring up the map again, but I believe we left off at right before it was going to be a really big fight. if I remember correctly. Where's my walkthrough here? I need the walkthrough for Commodore. I think it was this one. All right, let's begin. Let's get back into this. Attach the disk. All right, so while we're waiting for this to load, I will probably do World of Warships tomorrow night. I'm hoping Zaldra can join me tomorrow night. It's okay if he can't, but it's cool always whenever you can have a friend on board and play, co-op like that. Um, I always have a lot of fun, especially when it comes to like getting into the operations battles and um, watching him continue on after I've died or something like that, and just being able to narrate some of that stuff. It's fun. It's fun stuff. All right, so something's different here. Wait a second. Why do we have AC3? Um, we came back. We didn't have enough money to do anything really. We have this other stuff that we need to identify, but we don't have enough money to do it, right? So we have the flail +1, which chances are we're going to have to ready that anyways. Might as well do that now. The hammer, I think, is magical, because I think that's why we're holding on to it. Same with the longsword and the chainmail. Right, and then we gotta get the shield on too. That's why. And then Plodicus might. I think he's got the. No, wait, no. I know what it was. It was Markera. Markera had the shield. That's right. So, where are you? Come on. Get your items on. Yeah, you got the shield +1. That's why your AC dropped. I think she has another mace that's magical. So it's really just a matter of getting the cash now, if we can figure that out. Okay. Let's just get going here. Is it IJKM? Oh, we're at nighttime. Okay. I think I gotta swap joysticks. That might be the other issue here too. Yeah, that's what I remember. Gotta get to the docks. Where are... I seem to remember seeing a map here. Why don't I see the map? Oh, here we go. I've got it now. Yes, we got that. Let's go take the boat. Side 4 of 8. Okay. Did I not do that? Oh, I put the wrong one in. My bad. The numbering is on the discs is different than the numbering in the games. They're off by 1, so I missed it. Oh, I have a lot to do before Christmas. I have a whole yard full of leaves that needs to be cleaned up. Got Christmas shopping to do. Not to mention probably a whole bunch of other chores and stuff around the house that need to get done before it really starts getting cold. And I'm looking at my camera right now. I'm looking at my room. Ugh, I really need to clean my room too. Yes, we are at so-called keep. Got it. Yes. So we are going to use the password instead of fighting our way there. Chesney. Where do we go for the big fight? The big fight is number 9, I believe. Yes. This is where we're going to fight 4 orc leaders, 15 hobgoblins, and 31 orcs. They say you can get the best tactical positioning if you enter through the southeastern door. I guess that's the choke point. If we can get through half of them, they'll check morale, and they may turn and flee, which would be perfect. Okay, I know where I need to go. It's along this wall. Right here. Okay. So this is where we have to encamp, I think. Let me just check. I think we've got the right spells, don't we? As long as we got the sleep spells. Yes, we have the sleep spells. Good. Markera just needs to cast Bless at this point, and we should be good to go. I'll do a save state before we do anything. Let's make sure she's got it. We'll need all 3 sleep spells on this one, I think. Yeah. So Foxfire, I reached out to our friend who's doing the next campaign, and per suggestion from our other mutual friend, I asked him if my character could be an Aslanti, which of course, as you may know, an Aslanti gets +2 to all stats when they start. And he said that being an Aslanti wasn't an issue necessarily, and it could work well with the backstory, but no on the +2s. Which I honestly don't blame him, because that does give you a slight leg up on other characters, and it could make the adventure a little too easy. It's depending on how things go. So I have to kind of think about if I really want to be an Aslanti and try and get that backstory in, or if I'm just set to be a human and just go with whatever backstory I come up with. What was the snapshot again? It's Alt S, that's right. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. What? Chesney, get out of here. Harley. Yeah, go ahead, Lumpus. Markera cast. Could really use some unicorn dice in this game right now. A little bit worried about the rolls, to be honest with you. Move. Here we go. A loud commotion rises from the courtyard. Bashing open the door, a large force of orcs and hobgoblins rushes you. Yay! Okay. This is not what I expected. Not what I expected at all. This is definitely not a choke point. What in the heck? This is no bueno here, I don't think. Rats. So these guys are gonna charge me. These guys are gonna shoot me. This is wide open. Oof. So I think I have to move Valencia down to here. Because that would, anybody comes up this way, they have to stop there at Markera. They can't slip behind her necessarily. If I put Valencia here, that guarantees that the closest anyone can get is here, which means this guy has free shots using his bow and arrow. These two, well, here's the other problem. They're going to get around this too. That's a problem. I can't guard against that. Rats. Oh, this is no bueno. It's really not the choke point I had in mind. This is going to be a mess. The guide said there was like a 3-point checkpoint here, or a choke point we could use. There's a 3-square tall choke point behind where your characters start. Retreat there even if it means turning your back to a few orcs. Yes. Okay, so that's what they meant. I need to move that way. Let me just get one more look at this. Positioning is going to be key on this battle, without a doubt. So basically, I need to get Valencia, Lumpus, and Markera lined up like this. Basically where the two magicians are, and put someone there. May have to eat an attack of Opera too just to get this lined up. But it could work out if I get it right. Okay, so we're going to start with moving. I have to move you here. I'm going to put you here. Wait, I gotta ready the sling. I can see why future games allowed for like quick swapping of weapons and stuff, because this is painful sometimes. I don't know. Nice, got him down to 1 point. This is another tricky part because I got to get Glupia and Barnacious back. I do want to let them come to me, so we're going to move you back. Let's see. They're going to fill in there, there, and there. So we need to move you at least back to here. I don't think you can hit with a dart this far away, but we'll try it. Nope. Just guard for now. We'll just quit for now. We seem to have the initiative, which is interesting. I'm not used to this. All right, you need to. How am I going to put you? I need to put you. They're going there, there, where this guy is. I kind of need to move him back to. I could probably move him back to here if I do it right. All right, let's try and do something to the orc archers, if I can do that. Well, 2 points is 2 points. We'll take it. All right. We'll let these guys do their thing. Swish. Ow. All right, let the mess begin. That's one other thing that's going for me here is there's not as much movement. These guys are not like right up in my face. They have to move towards me. So that's where the positioning is really going to come into play here. Yeah, Markera's going to incur some attacks, I think. Unless these guys line up nicely, which they're starting to. I might be able to use a quick sleep spell and then allow Markera to move. Oh my goodness, 1 hit point left and you hit me for 7? Some garbage. Come on, guys, fill in a little bit more. I want to get like a full 9 slept. Wow, he missed the magic user. All right, so Markera, what are we going to do with you? You got 4 guys around you. You really can't move. I think you're going to have to stay put. So let's just Missed that guy. They're starting to fill in nicely. Of course, now we get to this guy. We've got them held out right now, but we don't have enough of them stacked up to where we can do an effective cast of this spell. So we're going to move you there. Should be good. Let me find that guy with 1 hit point. I'd love to be able to take him out. Nice. Makes our job a little bit easier. Let's try this guy. Nice. There goes another orc. Ouch. Markera's not going to stand up long if she keeps taking these hits like this. Dang it. So we're going to need the sleep spell ASAP right around Markera if she stays alive long enough. This is bad. Ugh. Man. You wonder what the orc's Thaco must be to fill in like that. They hit so often, it seems. Maybe it's just their numbers. I don't know. He's got a guard. I'm surprised he moved. Excuse me. Yes, go there. Go there. Good. We'll use those sleep spells. Just get us around to the next round is all I ask. Good. All right, Lumpus, you got your hands full here, and you can't sweep because they are not goblin-sized, it looks like. What do I want to do here? I want to use the sleep spell there. All right, take one out. That's good. Oh, go up one more. That's okay. It is possible for me to win this fight, but I have to have things go my way a little bit. I have to have the rolls to go, and we have to get the sleep spells to work. And we have to take fewer hits, which I tried to do with getting everybody armored up here, but I think we're getting to close to the next round here. Let's see. So that's a nice little square that's happening. I like that. Okay. Don't shoot at her. Oh boy. I don't know if we're going to live this long. We may have to reset. All depends here. Jeez, they are hitting us hard. It's just numbers is all it is. It's just, there's so many of them. Even if they're hitting at on average like lower than they're supposed to, it's just they're hitting us so hard because, they have so many of them here. I'm gonna try and take this guy out. Nope. It is a numbers game. You're exactly right. I'm gonna try moving. Step up. Aim. Oh, I cannot get him. He's right there at the corner. I can't reach him. Great. Now I got to think about where I want to throw this. It's going to have to be this guy. Because I could plant the spell there. I could plant the spell there. That leaves two guys here. And Markera's not looking that great. The second spell probably will go right there. Which leaves the bottom here open. It's a mess no matter which way I go. Because I didn't really get the best positioning, but... So it's either this guy. Well, I can't do these guys. I can't move up any closer, then I won't be able to use the bow. So I'm going to try... Looks like these guys are the answer. I mean, it's either that or I try and hit this guy. Frees up Halencia to just sweep those guys. Good job. Good aim. Manual. So now the question is, what do we do here? Halencia is almost dead. I'm going to hit this guy. Hope that we can get the sleep spell down for both areas here before these guys come in and myrtleize us. That's a perfect 9 right there if I can get there. Fireball would be perfect right about now. Come on, guys. Come on in and line up. I don't know if Markera is going to get a cast off or not. Rats. View. Items. Ready. Take that off. Put the broadsword on. We may have a weakness in our line here if Halencia can't hold up. We got to try and get the sleep spell on Halencia if we can. All right, it's time to... What? Crap. He got hit, so we can't cast a spell. At this point, he's got to hit here. All right, good. It's down to Glupia now. Wish you could sweep. I guess you can't. Take out one. Lumpus could stand tall on this one because he's got the AC. Ugh, it's just a mess. Need sleep spells to happen here. Oh, you cheeky guy, you. Moved a step and then shot. Hardly ever see the AI do that. Cast. Go get him, Glupia. I would love to target it here to keep Halencia alive, but I have a feeling I need Markera alive first. So we're going to do this square right here. No. Don't you tell me no. Ugh. Alright, we have to reboot. I just lost a spell, which is not allowed here. Let's open that. Cast. I should have moved first, then cast the spell. That was my problem, and I didn't realize I didn't have enough range on the thing. Silly. Let's see if the initiative order works a little better this time. Ideally, we get the back row to move first, and then our front row gets to move into the spots. And we're gonna get another skeleton thing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Go to it. All right, so I want Markera to go where Barnatius is now. I almost want to... I don't think I can do this, but we'll check. I think they're too far away. Yeah, you can't really pick them off there. That would be a little too far, I'm sure. I'm sure the range of sleep doesn't work there. So let's just try moving. They're going to hit there, so I need to move back one more. And I don't think we can hit with a dart from here, but we'll try it. All right. Well, that's something. All right, that's Halencia. Move. Why don't you get in your spot? I'll take the chance here. Let's get you one shot with your sling. Aim. Let's see if we can take that hobgoblin out at least. Or not. Here they come. Oh, you should have moved up on our Markera there, I think. Those hobgoblins have a lot of range. It's 9 movement. See, how does a hobgoblin hit for max damage on the first shot? That's ridiculous. Max damage on these guys, man. It's ridiculous. This might be another reset. Hmm. Well now, since you have to do something here, you might as well swing and miss at an orc, even though he did like 8 points of damage on you. Now Markera is going to take a number of attacks of ops here, it looks like. Oh, I should have moved. Why did I not move? That was silly of me. You go here. Let's use one shot with the bow. Since I know Markera still has to move, I'm going to take a shot at this guy and miss. So tired of my guys missing all the time. Need unicorn dice. Right now, Ploticus is acting as an extra tank, which doesn't really help. Glupia is going to face attacks of ops from 2 of them. These guys are not lining up the way I want them to. Yep, we got to reset again. That one was not a great start. I think the trick is going to be well, basically just getting them lined up right. You kind of want you kind of want, again, Ploticus, Barnacius, and Glupia to go first. They move back, shoot their darts and arrows whenever they can, and then have Lumpus, Markera, and Halencia all move into the tank spots. But you're not going to get that. So I'm going to do another snapshot just before I go in the door here. So I don't have to go through this junk again. All right, so Alt-S. I am looking forward to playing on Saturday. I'm grateful that I've got a back-to-back week for in-person Pathfinder. Also grateful next week is Thanksgiving in a way. Having a little extra break and stuff like that's nice. Like I said, I could definitely use some time to clean up my yard and do all sorts of stuff around the house I need to get ready. Like I got a snowblower that needs to be prepped. I've got a outdoor light that needs to be fixed up. Got all sorts of things to work on. This is just exactly the same way this started last time, except now Valencia's going. I am just trying to think in my head how I want to play this. Honestly, I would like to line them straight up and down like this. Because I think AI won't go to the spot to the southeast of me. Well, they'll go to the southeast, but they won't go next to Valencia. If I do the same at the top and move Marquera right next to where Barnatius is, they aren't going to go around Marquera. They'll go up to Marquera, and they won't try and cut that corner, I don't think. And if they do, they're still going to stay with Marquera. They're not going to go around to Barnatius. So I think I'm going to put them right here, actually. I knew he was going to miss. I knew she was going to miss. I just knew it. This is the exact same way this started last time. Yep. I'll wait for these guys to do their thing. And of course, max damage. Now the orc's going to come up and max damage Plodicus. It's ridiculous, man. What'd I tell you? Talk about non-randomness. It's ridiculous. This is exactly the same way as happened last time. It's ridiculous. Why can't it be a little different? All right, let's get this started. Hmm. Plodicus, I swear, why can't you stop rolling ones? Hmm. I needed Plodicus to move, actually. I should have had, well, I need Glupia to move. Probably be best to just have you go this way. Well, that's good. He's using roll 20. Yeah, he is. Freaking. He'd start using unicorn dice. I think Halencia has no choice. She has to, or I'm sorry, Glupia has no choice but to incur the attack of Op just to move back enough. Yep. Mhm. Ouch. Okay. These guys are eventually going to move there. I want to reduce the number that go after Markera if I can help it, so she can move. Halencia is getting surrounded, but she's got hit points right now. Hit this guy. Good. That takes care of him. Maybe you get a second shot. Yes. Let's take... Let's see if we can take one of them off of Markera, or at least do some damage to it. That's good. Oh, there goes Platycus. Great. Talk about a useless fighter. My God. I'm going to try and keep going with this, but if I lose another character, it's over. I don't think I can pull it off. Especially if I lose a magician somehow, a magic user. If I lose Lumpus, probably over. If I lose Markera, probably over because I can't tank enough. If I lose Halencia, yeah, probably over too because I need enough people hitting. Oh, great. So she's going to take 3 attacks of Op at this point just to move to the spot I want her to go to. Let's find out. There's 4. I want her to go here. Since you already took damage, you need to guard. Might as well bandage. Just bandage here. That way we don't lose that. Come on, you fools. Move up. Do your thing. Goes Halencia. Man, oh man. least they're only 1 point of damage on Valencia. This would be easier with Plodicus, but I don't know if we might be able to pull it off. Okay, here we go. Hmm. Honestly, I think that's a terrible move. It's only 4 out of 9. This would get me 7. This would get me 8. The problem is I'm trying to free up Lumpus. Hitting it here would do 7, and it would take off 2 of the guys who could attack him potentially. I think I need to do that. Although he's full health, I mean, he could take a couple hits. Where else would I put it though? Here. Let's put it here. Let's get a couple people hopefully off of Lumpus. Ugh. Not my day today. We only slept 4 out of the 7 on that one. That's just not going to do it. 2 more points off of Valencia, and now she goes down. Now it's a reset. Oh well. Got to change up the luck here or something. I don't know if the AI is mean necessarily. It's just like you said, it's a numbers game. It's, we're facing how many? Like almost 50 enemies here against a party of 6, you know? Even in, the games that we've played in the campaigns I've been on so far, I don't think we've ever faced 50. Even level 1 like orcs and goblins and stuff. I don't recall ever facing 50 of them. Maybe with the werewolves if we had stuck around long enough, but no. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the rolls are low. And this lineup is ridiculously bad. I really wish Markera could go first, but she can't. I'm going to line him up here and then put him there. Do this again. 2 points. Every time. It's like the game is programmed to logic in somehow. All right. Let's change it up a little bit here. Move. This is not going to work, I don't think. I have to protect Plodicus and Glupia. Let's try and change the program a little bit so we can stop the insanity. And that naturally misses. What's crazy is that these things it's happening over and over again no matter what I do here, which is ridiculous. Again with 8 points of damage. It's like it isn't even random anymore. It's like following the sequence of steps here. That's crazy. We've done this 3 times now, and the damage has been the same all 3 times. This game isn't random anymore. That's terrible. It's probably because the save state has something in it or something, which kind of screws me up anyways. I don't know what I could do about that. It does feel like I'm time slipping though. Like run it back again. I'm gonna move. Where are you gonna go? I need you to go up here. Well, at least we're gonna keep him alive for now. The only question now is what do we do? Do we hit this guy? Do we go long range? No, I'm thinking we just kind of pick off guys here. Nice. Okay, all right. Lumpus, move here. All right, this is promising at least. Now, if we aim, if this works out right, ideally, Galupia goes next, moves back a spot, and then Markera can go and fill in Galupia's spot. That would be ideal. Good hit. Galupia could finish that Hobgoblin off in front of Markera if she moves right. And then hopefully Markera can move with one less attack of op hitting her. Ouch. Crying out loud. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, you little twerp. The archers are aiming for my magic users now. Come on, I need Galupia to go next. Halencia's doing her job at least. Keeping the orcs away. Ugh. She's taking a beating though. Alright. Galupia, you need to move. Good. That should be perfect. I'm going to have you aim. almost a good square there, but let's hit this one. Oh, I need my guys to stop rolling ones. Give it up to the AI, though, for hitting the magic users. Or at least trying to. Yep, fill on in there, guys. This whole stream tonight is going to be trying to get through this one stupid battle. Trying to think if I can do anything else to level up. As far as so-called keep goes, we've done about everything. I mean, we have to go through this step in order to get to the bad guy at the end. And even the bad guy at the end isn't that bad. It's just this fight. And as far as the slums goes, the only thing I have left in the slums is those trolls, which, you know, those are going to be a beast of a fight. I need 4 misses here. I don't see this happening. Here we go. 1 miss. There it goes. What am I doing so differently here? I mean, I could try and keep going without Markera, but man, it would really be nice to have all 6 party members up and not have them take 15 points of damage on the get-go. You gotta be kidding me. Let's try this same program again. I'm gonna have to change this up somehow. I don't know what to do. Just seems like almost the same exact initiative order and everything. Hobgoblin's gonna go first, and then I think it's one of my guys. Probably Halencia, I think. Or is it Barney? No. I think it's Halencia. No, it's Barnatius that goes first, and then Halencia. Because Barnatius throws the dart, does the damage, and then Halencia will shoot her sling and miss whoever she shoots at. Let's see if we can call this. So here we go. Hobgoblin goes first. He goes the exact same spot he's been going to. Barnatius goes first. Here we go. Let's move you to there. You might as well hit this guy because it's probably the only guy you can hit. 2 points of damage. Halencia. You need to go there. I have to put her here. I'm going to have you guard. Just guard. Somebody comes up to you, hit him. Instead of using your sling and missing, let's have you just guard. Maybe you can get lucky and hit somebody. All right, things are a little different here. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Maybe that'll change the program. One stupid thing where instead of throwing the sling and missing, she hits with a guard attack. Takes out a freaking orc. Good. So now Plodicus is in a position. I want him to actually be right next to Barnacius, I think. Now it's about keeping people off of Markera if we can. These guys have already gone, but they will go again. I can't hit this guy anyways. This guy has 4 hit points left. We don't really care. We got to hit this guy, I think. Good. Give me another shot. Nope. Okay, so this is the tricky part. I need to move Glupia, and I need to move Markera. Markera is going to have a bunch of people coming around her before she gets to go. How to do this? I can put Lumpus in the spot next to Plodicus, which you get 2 out of the 3 tank positions ready. I still need to move Glupia, and I still need to move Markera. I'm just trying to think if I can move Lumpus to a better spot until... just to buy Markera some time, I guess. I don't know. They have about the same AC, I think, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of luck at this point. Go there. View, items, ready. Turn that off. Turn that off. It's all about just, can we get lucky enough here? I can't hit this guy. Darn it. Well, do we take a shot at this guy? You're not going to hit with 8 points. You're not going to take him out, but who knows? I kind of want to take shots at the smaller guys here. He's already moved. I'm trying to see if there's anybody who hasn't moved that I can take out. It's tough to tell at this point. Why not? And miss. Jeez, of course. He comes around the backside. Come on, Glupia. You need to move. There you go. Oh, here's a problem, though. She's going to incur an attack of op once I get to that orc. There's nothing avoiding that. Son Son of a... Unbelievable. Look at how many of them there are. It was a bit of a waste of a sleep spell because I only slept 3 of them. But at this point, we have to wait for him to come in anyways. Good job, Valencia. But the one positive thing out of that sleep spell is it did block a choke point for us. This is some bogus stuff, man. This might be the battle that breaks me. This could be it. This could be the thing that breaks me on this game. This could be it. I mean, if I can't get anywhere on this battle, I'm going to have to re-roll characters, I think. Such crap. Well, we're not casting a spell. That's for obvious reasons. It would be one thing if this thing would change up the order a bit, but it's just like the program is just, it's not random. It's not getting random seeds, it's not randomizing the order. It's just slight variations that we're seeing here, but the order seems to be the same. The damage it puts out mostly the same. It's just a matter of like whatever moves I do, it's going to counter it with something. And it's not like it's a super intelligent program. It's just, you know, this is what it does. And again, the numbers are what's really overwhelming me here. It has nothing to do with it being pre-programmed to fail or anything. All right, so you need to go. The best step is for Glupia to move back a step, it looks like. Although, I'd much rather her go up that way, I think. Because I want him, Plodicus, to have a broad range of fire here. Um, Take that guy out. Give me another shot, please. Nope. Alright, so this time I have to do it a little differently here. I'm going to have you step back one. Guard Glupia. That might get me enough, depending on how far up they move. Ugh. Lumpus, you are killing me, dude. You're supposed to be our best fighter. Alright, let's try something else then. Clearly the save state is not helping. So let's try... We can only go back to one other save state here before I have to load the game again, I think. Which this isn't going to help much. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get through this guy. I'm hoping this will randomize the game a little bit more. Yes. All right, well, turn order has changed, so let's see what happens. I don't even think I can reach anybody, but what the heck. Nope, that's the closest guy I got. Let's see if the turn order is enough that I can do something with this. Okay. I need to move. Well, it's not ideal here, but we're going to put you here, and you're going to guard. Kind of like you down there better anyways than Halencia. Halencia doesn't have as much AC. I so want to flip this game off. Garbage. Just garbage. Quite possibly, man. Although I can't go in rage like a younger player might, where you start destroying stuff. I mean, this is just ridiculous, man. What's sad about this is it's like we discussed previously, Foxfire. This is either you play the game the way that, is the best possible or nothing. You can't beat it this way. You can't go straight classes like I just did. You have to multi-class, which is stupid. Oh, look, Lumpus missed again. And he gets hit for 6 points of damage. This is ridiculous. Sorry, I had to warp a little bit there. I'm tired of this. So now Ploticus has 11 hit points. He's going to have to act like a tank at this point. I mean, what else can I do? Might as well. What the hell? Seriously. I'd rather go back to this one, honestly. Alt W. I'm doing Alt W to warp this thing so it can go a little faster because I'm just so done with this slowness here. Does it matter to go there or there, I wonder? Let's put you there. Why not? Two points again. All right, Ploticus is available now. So let's move you to this spot. You can't get this guy, but you can get this guy. Hit that one. Take another shot. Come on. Nope. Move there. Seems like no matter what I do, it's going to stink, so might as well take a shot. All right, well, we've managed to get somewhat of a tank going here, a line of defense here. Let's see if we can keep it. Got too many around Markera right now. I'll take it. 3 darts, kill 1, please. Markera's down to 7 points. And she's got to face 5 attacks of op. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be done, and you're going to have to guard. Let's move all these guys in. They still keep shooting at our magic users, which stinks, but... all right. Let me just take a look at the battlefield here. We could get 7 right here off the bat, which would be really good, actually. Kind of like that. Come on, Glupia. Your turn to shine now. Let's go. I know you can hit this spot. Give me 7. Two. There's 3, 4, 5. 6 out of 7. I'll take it. It's actually not bad. It does create a choke point. That's going to help out Lumpus. And now Glupia can start picking those fools off. Oh, Valencia. It's ridiculous how much AC we need to beat these battles. Let's get through this. Lumpus, surprisingly, has not lost any hit points despite having 4 enemies around him. Let's ready that, that, and that. Hey, you're going to take a swing at somebody around here. I don't want to hit this guy. Well, doesn't really matter because he's kind of holding. Lumpus is actually holding that guy at bay, so Marcaro will actually have a chance to heal up, which is great. I'm kind of thinking I want to take a shot at this fool here to get him off Valencia. I'm thinking another sleep spell might come down here. Take care, Foxfire. Have yourself a good night, my friend. And naturally, Lumpus misses. Like the level 0 fighter that he is. Oh, that's right. We have Plodicus. We have 2, 3, 4 helpless right there. 6 helpless out of the 7. I'm concerned that if we start picking them off too early, then we're not going to get the fill that we want to hold them up. Right now, this one's attacking, that one's attacking, and then these 3 I got to worry about. And I can't tell if they're going to come in. I don't think they're going to fill in at the bottom, unfortunately. This is tricky. I wonder if Lumpus could sweep. That's a great question. I wonder if Lumpus can actually sweep from here. I'm going to take a chance and help out Valencia here because Valencia is down to 2 hit points. Let's do this one. Good. There goes a hit. All right. Somehow, Valencia somehow has to stay alive here. I don't see how you're going to do that, kid, but whatever. You have best AC you got right now, so... Good hit, though. At least you're going down swinging. You've got to be kidding me. He never got a chance to cast a sleep spell. I'm gonna start taking them down and hope for a morale bonus here. Just stinks that we don't have another sleep spell. I mean, that would be a perfect formation right there to do the sleep spell there. What do I do here? Miss. Yep, there goes Valencia. I am so sick of this game healing for 1 hit point. Ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. This is beyond ludicrous. Unbelievable. Apparently, hobgoblins are not something we can sweep either. Apparently, it's only goblins. There goes Markera. Such crap this game is. Blaze of glory here. Blaze of glory. Utter crap. Game of the year right here. Yeah, I'm done with this game. I'll re-roll characters next time I play it. I'm going to take a break from it. It's just crap because you should be able to play this game the way you want to play it in terms of RPG. It's a role-playing game. You're supposed to be able to decide the class that you want and mix up your characters enough to make a good party. I think two fighters, a thief, a cleric, and two magic users is a pretty balanced party. And yet, here we are, you know. Clearly, mistakes have been made on my part, so I need to kind of rethink all this. Okay, let's go ahead and change things up then. While that's loading, let's pull up the guide on what characters to use. Okay. We're going to go ahead and roll it up here. I gotta at least try to have a little bit of fun tonight. Um, I'm just looking through as to what we should do for the guide. The guide suggests a combination of whether or not you want to continue the party into Curse of the Azure Bonds. The problem with that is in Curse of the Azure Bonds, they introduce other character classes like the Paladin. You can't do a Paladin here. So if you want a Paladin in Curse of the Azure Bonds, you can't just transfer all your characters over. So we're going to have to create a new character, which is going to be painful. They say you should have a thief. Probably multi-class with fighter. One cleric. Numerous fighters, yep. Magic users. Multi-classing. Yeah, they're just giving us guidance on like what works and what doesn't. So I'm gonna go with the recommended party on this one. I do want to look at the classes though, like what is the character's class's best stat? So I don't know. They don't really say. Now I think I gotta look it up here. Hold on. Here we go. You can transfer characters to Hillsfar. Huh. Good to know. I'm looking for the stat here. Hmm. Where is it? There's statistic, right? Primary stat for fighters. Intelligence for magic user. So we want all our primary stats to be at least 16 or higher. Wisdom is for clerics. That makes sense. Dexterity for thieves. Constitution doesn't really matter. But you want high constitution if we can get it because it's extra hit points. Charisma, it doesn't really matter either. Okay. Let's go back to our party layout and let's try and build a party for that. So we're going to do, let's get the human cleric out of the way first. She's going to be female. We want a high, oof. Strength's a little low, but man, that wisdom, dex, and con, that's pretty nice. I think we're going to keep this one. You are going to be a cleric. You are going to be a lawful good cleric, I believe. We need a name. I'm going to use some good random generation. Let's see. D and D name generator. Give me some names. All right. So many to pick from here. Female names. I'm looking at the list right now of what I see. God, there's nothing really good here. I'm just looking for a name that kind of just jumps out at me here. Some crazy ones here. No, not this. Come on, give me one that just jumps out that's a pretty name. I want a nice name. I don't want like a blah blah blah. Mulzulzo. Yeah, that's a crazy name. We need to be able to pronounce the names too. That's the other problem. This generator is terrible. Let's go find a better one. Let's see. Female first. Human. Generate. Frethegard. Dianera. Rofsind. Alofa. Kinneberga. Yeah, these are terrible names. Goodith. Amplius. Amelina. I like that one. Let's do that. Amelina. Amelina. Boom. Sure, we're going to save that. Hit points 9. I like that. We are saving it, and now we're going to change the head. Let's try and do something here. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. The body, we're going to try and change this up a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to go with the same body as I had for Markera last time. Definitely not that one. She needs to be a cleric. No, not that. That's got to cover that up. That doesn't look good. We had this one last time. It kind of works. I'd like to see something different, maybe. May not have a choice. I used to think there were a lot of different choices in this game. That looks good. You know what? We're going to keep that one. All right, so the parts, we need to change the head first. Let's do that. I think I just want straight yellow long hair if I can get that. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Where is it? Is it not here? I guess it's just this one. I've cycled through all these already. Weapon. I'm gonna give her the... She's gonna have a mace, most likely. With a shield. Something like that. Now change the color. We're gonna give her... Let's see... Weapon. These are basic colors, unfortunately. So we're going to go with that. Body is going to be... let's keep it white. Cap. Don't have a cap, so that's fine. The hair. I'll stay like that. The shield. Let's make it blue. I don't like blues. It looks good. That's nice. Arm. Let's change the arm to something pleasant here. How about green? It's weird that the action doesn't move with this. I kind of think blue might be good here. Keep the legs blue. That's a decent. Size looks good. Exit. Save game. Here we go. Well, that's saving. I will be right back. I need to get something to eat. Okay, at this point we need 4 elves and a half elf. So let's start this off with an elf. The guide does say that the males are stronger, I guess, or something, so we're going to go with that. Oof. 18 strength, dex, and con. Darn it. I mean, that's a nice character, but it doesn't really. The problem is I need a fighter magic user or a fighter magic user thief, according to the guide. In other words, the ideal party is everybody is a magic user. Everybody can cast spells, which is again silly, but I don't have to do that, but I'm kind of thinking I want to at this point. Um, Thus, we will roll again. So I'm looking for like ideally strength 18, intelligence 18, and con 18 if I can get that. Look at that. That's kind of consistent, huh? I really wish I could have scores like this in like my real Pathfinder games, man. These would just kill from level 1. So what I am looking for right now for my elves is strength and intelligence being above 16, con above 16 if I can get it. And if I find one that has that and dexterity above 16, then that's going to be my fighter magic user thief. So that's what we're kind of rolling for here and kind of going for. I'm basically just looking at the top two scores. If they are both above 16, then I'll stop and take a look. That's kind of decent too. The problem is, again, with the magic user, as I understand this, if you have a 16 or higher in the scores that matter, like for a fighter, it's strength. For a magic user, it's intelligence. For a cleric, it's wisdom. For a thief, it's dexterity. If you have a 16 or higher, you get a 10% experience bonus. So that's, as you saw in the last time we played this, that's kind of huge. This is close. If I had that intelligence up one more point, I'd probably take this. I think we have a winner here. I mean, that's how much more could you ask for on that? Really? I mean, Constitution 1 point. I'll take that. Con is just for like, can we get enough hit points? Really? A 15 is decent. So that's looking like my fighter, magic user, thief, which is great. Knock that out of the way now. So we're gonna keep this. You would become a fighter, magic user, thief, my friend. I'm gonna make you neutral good. There's no real alignment requirement for these. So we'll make you neutral good. Now let's make an elf name. Male. Tauros, not bad. Hatharal. Eldrin, that sounds pretty old. Phelan. Kevin. Kevin! Good thief's name. That sounds like something I've already seen. Getting some repeats here. Let's see something new. Legolas. No, we can't do that. Herrick has come up 4 different times. That sounds like a good elf name. Farinduil. See if I can type it. What's it now? Farinduil. Farinduil. Cool. 1870 strength. That's pretty good. All right, let's make our images of him. so wish they had better colors here instead of just the 8 colors they had. Commodore had so many other colors than this. Well, you get purple hair, my friend. We're going to make your arms black, your legs black. Why not? You will be the ninja with purple hair. So now we are looking for just fighter magic users. We need 3 of them. So we're looking at strength and intelligence still above 16. Ideally a high con score, like this one's not terrible. This is actually a pretty decent character. Um, Lowest score is a 15. I would have loved to have the dex higher just to get more AC, but I think this is going to be a decent character. Um, Part of me wants to roll for the higher strength and keep going, but getting these 16s is pretty good, and a high con is good, so let's stick with that. This is going to be a fighter magic user, we said. And it says they need to be lawful good. I don't know why, but whatever. All right, let's come up with another elven name. Oh, let's see. Let's make Tauros, I don't know. Like him red. He's going to have the white hair. Your shield is going to be yellow. Arm is going to be yellow. Leg is going to be yellow. Kind of a hot dog, mustardy type of guy. But it works. Cool. We're halfway done. Only 2 more characters like that. And then we have to slip in a cleric fighter magic user in there somewhere. Excuse me. Give me... Well, that's not bad. I kind of want that con a little higher, though. Close. Man, it's hard to say no to that one. That strength 18, man. He's not gonna have a lot of hit points, but he's gonna be strong. He's gonna be dishing damage. All right, let's keep it. I think I like this one. 1820 strength. All right, not the strongest in the party, but that's okay. So what I'm doing for the fighter magic users, I'm just going to give them all the same armor. So when I look at their picture, I know exactly who they are and what they're going to do. They're basically our front line. I don't even know who the heck. Let's just pick a head here and go. saw his starting hit points at 6. It's not the greatest, but we're going to work with it. Need to give this guy something different here. Let's give you, I don't know, cyan. Definitely want that. Let's give you a blue. I'll give you the cyan top, but the legs are going to be different. Well, black could go well. So could white. Even blue kind of goes here. So let's stick with the blue, I guess. After the last character I rolled up, I want to have a higher constitution score than this. 13's not going to cut it, I don't think. I mean, that barely cuts it right there. I think I want to keep trying, though. Again, kind of barely cuts it. The con 17's nice. Not having the strength for a fighter, kind of lame. I guess we'll keep it. Let's get a good name for him. Okay, so I think we're down to the half elf now, right? Who has to be a cleric, fighter, magic user. Because we did the cleric, we did the fighter, magic user, thief. We've done 3 fighter, magic users. Here we go. We need strength, wisdom, and intelligence. So we need a lot of high scores for this one. Unless I go all night trying to find better scores, I think that's the best I'm going to get. Give me a name. Half elf. Telemacho, whatever. I guess it will be this one. Still not the strongest in the party, but that's not necessary. We'll be fine. Heck with it. Let's just give him this. Head. That looks fine. Colors of the weapon. White. Body needs to be something new. Purple's standing out right now. Let's do yellow. He doesn't have a cap. His hair needs to be different. Blue hair. Let's make the shield white. Arm. Jeez Louise, I can't pick. Yellow. Legs. White. Okay. Put our party together. All right. Let's just add all these 6 in here. I'm not going to worry about like where they sit in the party order. I'm just going to throw them on in. We'll figure all this out when we get a chance. The fact that everybody can do magic is something. I mean, it's the number of sleep spells we're going to have is just ridiculous. Like I said, I'm not crazy about this approach, but I'm just curious to see, like, is this game easier as a result of doing it this way, you know? Already I can see we've got some guys in there who are just silly crazy with the AC. Just for the heck of it, I want to do this. I'm going to throw another snapshot out there. Just in case all my hard work goes for naught. One thing is for darn certain, I am not playing this until at least next Wednesday. I will do World of Warships tomorrow night. Sunday night, I would like to knock off another request or two. I have 2 other requests I know of that I have to hit. This thing's going to go through its thing. I have to wait for it to do its thing here, so we'll let that go. So the requests I've gotten so far, let me see if I can find what one of them was. It would have been here, I think. Sly Cooper and the Band of Thieves, or Band of Thieves. I remember Sly Cooper. GameCube or PS2. I'm going to see if I can get that one. There's another one I want to try and get, which is there was a TRS-80. I gotta look at the TRS-80 emulator and see if I can pull in a good game from there. Walt had requested that one, so I'm gonna see what I can do. If I have the opportunity, I'll try and do a request on Sunday night if I can. If I don't get around to it, I'm just kind of stuck. Then it'll probably be Hacker. I'm thinking Hacker. Either we could go back to Crystallis and do that one a little bit better. Um, I could go through a walkthrough of that, but again, if I got to prep for that one. I'm thinking like for Sunday night, I'm thinking Hacker, possibly Crystallis, and all right. So we need to do this. We need to camp and save. I'll save a state here. Um, there's a slew of other games that I could go through that I'd love to pick up. Bruce Lee, I think, is on my list. I feel like I could do Bruce Lee, even though I don't have a controller. I feel like I'm getting pretty good with the number pad in doing a lot of these games, that I don't need to go crazy with the joysticks or anything like that. I think Bruce Lee is one of those I could probably get through. What are some of the other ones, I wonder? Hmm. I'm thinking, let's see, it's got to get this attached. Okay, and last but not least, throw this into here. Um, okay, so now we are all set here. New party, save states all set. We're ready to start this one over next time. I'm looking ahead at some of these other games here. I've got, like, I'm just looking right off the top of my head here. Like 10th Frame was fun. Action Biker. Agent USA is a fun geographic one, but that's more for kids, I think. Airborne Ranger's a little bit tougher. Amazon's a good adventure game. I got Apollo 18 was a fun one. Um, Aztec Challenge could even be fun. Ball Blazer would be fun if I could pull it off. There's some that I'd love to repeat, like Below the Root. Blue Max is a fun little arcadey one. BMX stuff, Boulder Dash, breakdancing stuff. There's Bruce Lee. California Games, that's more for the Olympic stuff. Castle Wolfenstein, I gotta figure that one out. Let me take a quick peek on this one. If I go back to Twitch here, just peek into this here. I'm just doing a quick search here. So there are channels that do Wolfenstein. Hmm. I mean, they're not very popular, but I mean, it's not like they're preventing you from doing it, right? Like, there's all sorts of videos out here playing Wolfenstein. I mean, I can even see a video right here that has the Nazi symbol, it looks like, on there. That's the thing I worry about is like, playing the game and seeing stuff from the Nazi regime on the game. Is that considered hate speech? Do I get ticked for that? Do I get flagged for that? My guess is I don't, but never realized how many Wolfensteins there are. We got any videos here? Yeah, I don't know. Go to man, some of these graphics are just these don't show a lot, but well, there it is right there. There's a video that's got the swastika front and center as the preview. It was done 4 days ago. I'm assuming that it's okay if it's within the context of the game. Obviously, if we're spouting hate speech and get reported, that would be different. So I'm thinking that might be another fun one to try, which is Castle Wolfenstein. That's one I've wanted to do for a while now. I just never had the chance to do it, I guess. And I've wanted to do it for a while. So Castle Wolfenstein might be up there on the list. What else? Dragon Riders of Pern is a nice strategic one I like to do when I just want to chill, but there's a lot of adventure games in here too. Um, Haley Project would be another fun one too. Man, there's a lot to pick from. A lot to pick from. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be crazy. Oh, there's all the murder games too. Murder on the Mississippi, Murder on the Zinderneuf. Um, the one-on-one game. I mean, it's just so many different ones. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's just so many to pick from here. I don't know what I'm gonna to select for Sunday night. I'll have to give it a lot of thought here. Um, put it this way, it's probably going to be a surprise. It could be Hacker because I do like to play that one. I'd like to see if I can play that one through. There is a Hacker 2 that I could also do as well. Um, honestly, I don't know. So I'm thinking, we'll play it by ear. Sunday night, Monday night, assuming I do 2 streams there, I'll try and mix it up here. I want to make it different. So keep an eye out. Who knows what we'll do Sunday, Monday. Uh, Wednesday night, if I'm feeling good, I'll try and return back to this game with this new party and see how well we do clearing out the slums again. I have a feeling we'll do a little bit better now that we have so much more magic to play with and everything. So anyway, I'm getting tired. I've talked a lot here. It's been more than 3 hours here. This is a pretty long stream. So hey, 21st Century Jedi here. Uh, Encouraging everybody, of course, take care of yourselves, take care of the people that you love in your life. Um, Keep those bubbles up and have a good week. I will see you tomorrow night. We're going to have some fun blowing some stuff up in the water, World of Warship style. And I'll catch you all on the flip side. So have yourselves a good evening, everybody. I will see you tomorrow night.